Welcome back to the Game Academy. This week we review the Three Little Pigs.
You can see it is book shaped.
Oink.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like a story.
Okay, and we're back, and it's time for the Three Little Pigs by Yellow Games. It is created by Laurent Pauchain. I cannot remember this because it's a hard name. I probably mispronounced that. But
it just says something. Yeah.
It is from Yellow Games.
Yeah.
And
like Yellow Gadget.
It has a magnetized box lid.
Yeah.
So it supposedly holds things in magnetically.
Yeah.
The problem is that only works in theory. When you're carrying things around, jostling them about, things tend to fall out. And that's what happens when you carry it about. But anyway, Three Little Pigs is a dice game. It's a family game.
I'm first.
And it is in the series of, it's the first one in the series of these classic fairy tales or stories. And it comes with a little storybook here so that you can read the story. That's separate from the rule book. Have these dice. You can see some of them have black on them. Those are the dice that have, guess what, the wolf on them. You've got dice that are white. These are the safe dice. These are piggy-friendly dice. Alright? Good enough. But what else do we have? Well, we also have our opportunity to do some Yahtzeeing. So we roll the dice.
It was my turn.
I'm showing how this is done.
You get this.
Okay, so what do we have? Well, let's look at our options here. We've got 4 doors. These are doors, right?
Yep.
Here's a window. I have a roof that I can put on the house as well. But if you look at the tiles, you will have a tile that you have your straw, your wood, and your stone. It costs you 2 of a die of that particular type, so it would cost you 2 doors, 2 windows, 2 roofs. 3 doors, 3 windows, 3 roofs, 4 doors, 4 windows, 4 rows. Okay, now there's a couple of things behind this. First of all, you get more points for the sturdier structure.
Pigs.
Yep. And that's shown by the pigs. That shows you how many points they're worth at the end.
Yeah.
Some tiles have flower pots on them. Those are worth 1 point as well. That's just kind of randomized when you set it up. Another thing is, if you look at the wheel, when it comes time for the wolf to come calling, and your opponent spins that wheel to try and blow your house down, stone is going to stay up. As you see, it does have a spinner. Stone is going to stay up more often than not. The most common one on the wheel, obviously, is straw. So straw is not as sturdy, so it's more likely to be blown down. So there's a couple different ways you can do this. But anyway, in this case, I can build this door. Or if I really wanted to, I could build this and this door here, which would cost me 2. But I would need another door to build the one that says 3. I could build as much as I can on my turn. So you get 2 rerolls. I could re-roll this die and see what happens. Another roof, another roof. Well, I would just probably take this one. You can't buy the same piece twice in the turn. And you keep doing this until 2 stacks or 3 stacks for 3 players are gone. And that's the main part of the game. Now, there are some other rules when it comes to building. First of all, you can start building with just a window. You could add a door on later. You don't even need a door. You could add on a roof. As soon as a roof is added, that house is complete. It will score at the end of the game for you unless it's blown down. How do buildings get blown down? Well, on your turn, if you roll 2 dice that have a wolf on them.
Yeah, we'll have to flick that thing, and whatever it does, it could blow down that. You already told if it does that, it'll blow down that. If it blew that,
So,
and you hit that, it'll blow down that.
Okay, calm down, calm down. All right, so here's what it does. You choose an opponent, and you look at all their houses, and you choose which house the wolf's going to blow down. And you can mix. Now, keep in mind, when you build houses, you can mix and match the tiles however you want. You can have a house that starts with straw, then wood, then straw, then stone. Now, don't ask me how that's going to stand up. But it does. It just does. It works. And then what's going to happen is Liam would be like, oh, I'm going to try and blow your house down. So let's say this is...
A 3-type house.
Let's say this is my house. I got 3 different types on it. Liam spins that wheel.
And I get a straw.
And he gets the straw. Well, guess what? The house is still standing, but it's greatly reduced in value.
It's so little now. Nah.
If it's only the roof that's left, though, let's say it was for some reason only the roof that was left, the house is invalid, it's all gone. Reed has something to add.
When 3 of these piles are gone, it doesn't matter which one, that's when the game ends.
That's right. So, Reed was mentioning earlier about these bonuses. If you build a house entirely out of straw, you get to take this plus 2 points card. This is the advanced game. These cards are for the advanced game. Whoever builds 3 houses first, doesn't matter what they are, will get plus 3 points. Whoever gets the tallest house at the end of the game
3 points.
will get plus 3 points. Actually, I think this one's whoever has the most houses at the end of the game. Most completed houses.
Yeah. And this is, whoever has the most flowers gets plus 3 points. These are flowers.
Yep, we saw the flowers.
And those give plus 2 points no matter what.
Plus 1 point for each one. Yep. So some have multiple flowers on them. So that's pretty much the game in a nutshell. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game, you also get an extra point for each completed house. So you count all the pigs on it. You count all the bonus points you have, and then you count all the potted plants or the flowers that you have, and that's it. That's the game. It's a really simple game. It's a lot of fun. The wolf part, if you're playing it mean, you can keep re-rolling those black dice trying to get the wolf to come out. But let's just show a couple quick turns here and see how it goes. Reed's going to give us an example couple of turns here, and we'll see how this goes, how long this goes. We don't want to make the video too long. Go ahead and roll the dice. So this is your initial roll. You get your initial roll plus possibly 2 more. So right now, Reed has taken, well, he's not re-rolling. He's just taking a straw window and a straw door, which means he rolled, well, that's not what he rolled. But anyway, I'll show you what I roll on my turn. I got to focus here a little bit. And so here's what we have. All right, folks. This is our decision. This is basically what Reed just rolled previously. He took straw with this because it was 2 of these, 2 of those, 2. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and build a more substantial structure. And I got another door. And actually, I'm going to go crazy here. I'm going to start building 2 buildings. I'm going to build 1 out of wood and 1 out of straw. See, that window has to be straw because that was 2 windows. And the door was 3, which makes it wood. And so I'm starting 2 houses for my little piggies to live in. But I can build more than 3 houses because these piggies are methodical.
I don't know if I'll have a wood door. And then,
Well, you could do a stone door. You got 4 of those.
yeah, stone door. It'd be even better.
Even better. Plus, it's got 2 flowers. So that would be a great idea. So now it's Reed's turn to take those dice.
Give me those dice.
Those dices. He hates Mises to pieces.
You know, I really don't want any of this stuff. I kind of want to complete this house. So I'm just going to go ahead and do all of them.
You're welcome. Yeah.
No more room.
It's all staying.
Stop.
Don't mess with a man's dice.
Is
Son.
there an amount of rerolls that you can have?
1 more. That's all you get. Oh, he's doing all of them. This takes a lot of courage.
Oh.
But that's not what he was hoping for.
I'll just do that.
So he's starting another straw house.
Then I could get more feathers.
Well, so now
Hold on.
My turn.
I've got thoughts here because I could be really mean
And try to blow my house.
and try and blow his house down. Maybe I will. Let's see what we roll. Oh, but 3 windows. Let's see what we get here. Now, if I roll, I can re-roll this. But maybe I want a stone window. Wouldn't the stone window be nice? But I could also re-roll these black ones and see if I can get a wolf and try and blow Reed's down. Well, I'm going to try that. No! But I'd still,
You got one more reroll.
thankfully... No, that was my other one. So, I'll just add a wood window.
Oh, good talking. Now it's my turn. So, hope I get another stone window. What? I think I'll get the dead. I choose.
I gotta go do something.
Uh-oh. He rolled 2 black wolves.
Strawberry boy on the whole house.
Well, you gotta pick which house, but either
I
way.
already picked Reed.
Oh, okay, but
What do you
you
think
would have had to
next?
pick which house. Okay, time for final thoughts on
3 little pigs. Can I go first?
3 Little Pigs. Reed would like to go first.
Because then I can run away and get some food. I'm really hungry.
He's really hungry right now, so.
That's your joke, idea.
I like how it is I like the thing because it's
It's
shaped
like
like a storybook.
Yeah, because this is a story.
And I like that you're trying to build little houses. And I like how you get how many points as what you put on, and I think it's a little good fairy tale.
Yeah.
Fun game. So
I like that. It is a book. Do you want to see it's a book? We already showed you, but because the 3 Little Pigs is a story, and I like the magnetic one on it. So, and you're rolling for dice, and then there's black dice, and you try to make houses, and you try to get these cool things. Ta-da! And that's what I like about this game.
Okay. So, here's some things I like about it. First of all, it's one of the few kids games that can be played, I think, by adults. That's a quick dice game that can be a filler and not be too, I don't know, full of meaningless decisions. This one has some meanness to it at the same time that you can add to it. So it's a lot of fun. It's a quick game. You know, it shouldn't take you more than half an hour. If it takes you longer than that, you're probably doing something wrong. Because it only takes 3 stacks to be emptied, and these stacks only have 4 tiles in each. So, production quality is top-notch. The only complaint is I wish the magnets were a little bit better, and maybe this spinner had a better spinner. Sometimes it's annoying, but spinners can be annoying because they're spinners.
Yep.
But those are my final thoughts. I think it's a really good game. I think it's a worthy filler for a regular gamer, and definitely one for any gamer who has kids, who wants to get them playing a fun, quick dice game. And when you add in those advanced cards, there's some interesting decisions to be made, and I really like it. I recommend it highly. Liam, how highly do you recommend it?
A ton.
Pretty strong recommendation from Liam. We'll see you next time at the Game Academy.